a very good morning and a very happy Valentine's Day to one and all who are here this morning to enjoy with me the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. La Mariposa in the light blue shirts up against Evans Ranch in the reddish pink shirts. Just want to make sure I get those names absolutely right. Our umpires just also made his way out onto the field. Good morning, Julio Escara, the man who will be making sure that the ladies play by the rules. To my right, the one and only and the fountain of knowledge, Mr. Steve Lane. Good morning also to Tracy. Good morning also to our two goal judges. The ladies are ready to get on with the first of our four chukkers. Let me just quickly run you through the names of the ladies who are out there this morning. For La Mariposa, at number 1, we have Maggie Hill playing off 0 goals. At number 2, playing the one goaler, Annalisa Phillips. At number 3, Kaylee Roos playing the number 3, matching her handicap. And at number 4, Alison Poor, also matching the number on her shirt with her handicap, the 4 goaler. Over to Evans Ranch, the ladies in the pink shirts. At number 1, Jen Buchan. At number 2, Mary Wright. At number 3, Avery Evans. And at number 4, Militia van Falkenhausen. Jen Buchan with a handicap of 0. Mary Wright with a handicap of 1. Avery Evans with a handicap of 2. And Militia van Falkenhausen with a handicap plus 3. As I said, your umpire out there, Mr. Julio Escura. We are ready to get on with the first of our 4 chukkers. I think we're ready. And here we go then to the first of our 2 matches that we've got lined up for you this morning. Welcome if you're, of course, watching on CTV Sports. Great to have you with us here on this Valentine's Wednesday morning. Beautiful conditions out here. Sun is not quite yet at its max, so ideal conditions for the ladies. And here we go. The first ball is thrown into play. Let's see who can get the better start on this first throw in. A little near side forehand, and it looks like Evans Ranch will pick up the first ball here. Straight away a hook there, left behind. And this could be a nice first touch and a turnaround here for La Mariposa. With the number 1, that was Maggie Hill trying to do something with it, but now on the move, Kaylee Roos. And you can always recognize her with the yellow butterfly on the back of her helmet. Little confusion there in the turnaround, and Evans Ranch not wasting any time to pick this one up. And here we go. Will that ball stay in field? I think it will. Nice pick up by the number 3, Avery Evans, trying to center it. And that could be a nice little shot by the number 4. Cracking shot by Militia van Falkenhausen, getting it up towards that goal mouth. The finishing touch. Has she put it through? Well, there wasn't much in it. Very unlucky there not to get the first score of this first chukker. And a little bit like last week, ladies not wasting any time, picking up and increasing the pace here. Over on the far side now, La Mariposa trying to get it. Well, they got it over the halfway line. Nice little turn around now. Then will she pick it up? That's the number 1, Jen Buchan. Nicely taken. She's got a bit of space between her and the next defending player. Good backing up here. I'm liking the way Evans Ranch are starting off in this opening chukker. Over into the far corner. Tries to keep the ball in play. The ball is now gone over the back line. So incredible pace here from both ladies' teams between La Mariposa and Evans Ranch. And as I said, we do have 2 matches lined up for you this morning. Remember, the second will be also on this field. We are, of course, coming to you live from Santa Rita, just a few miles up the road from Grand Champions Polo Club. And our second game due to start at 11 o'clock. Here we go. They're knocking, taken quickly. Oh, that's a cracking shot here. La Mariposa on the move, being shut down there by Jen Buchan. There's the the near side backhander, but only as far as the number 4, and that'll be Alison Poor. Nice handicap player on that team. She'll be looking up to see where is Kaylee Roos. She's on the halfway line. Nice little control here. Evans Ranch steals the ball back, but have their pocket pick now. Then this could be a run. If she can take it all the way on her own. Little backhand again, stopped and turned by the number 3. Evans tried to do something with it. Nice pick up here by Alison Paul. Alison Paul will try and run this one herself. That's the young lady with the red helmet. Paul, round the outside, wants to avoid the challenge that's coming in from the number 2, from Mary Wright. And that ball will also, unfortunately, just trickle over the back line. So, not much in it at the moment here. I'm getting a nod of approval by Steve Lane. He's quite impressed as well to see the pace and the performance of both of these teams. And that ball having gone over the back line means a knock-in for Evans Ranch. Yeah, nearly a little bit of a collision there. Once again, the young lady with the red helmet, Alison Paul. Very, very strong, of course, as I said. Playing on 4 goals, highest ranked player in that team, La Mariposa. Over at Evans Ranch, it's the number 4 as well. Militia von Falkenhausen with a handicap of +4. On the handicaps, Evans Ranch have been given a goal and a half, I believe, advantage on handicap. But so far, it has to be said, very evenly balanced. Really not much in it. Now then, a little deflection there coming off the pony. For Evans Ranch, a little bit unlucky there, but they still have possession. This time it'll be the number 3, Avery Evans. And a steal. Alison Paul. This could be the first goal here for La Mariposa, and no mistake whatsoever. Alison Paul stealing that ball there after a little bit of a mistake by Evans Ranch. And again, clinical in her finish. And that makes it 1 to 1.5. We're still in the first chukker. So a little over a minute and a half left to play in this first chukker. Of course, for those of you who are new to CTV Sports and new to this majestic game of polo, every time we score a goal, they change ends. Hard ride off there. Open backhand coming from the number 2, from Mary Wright. And again, landing at the feet of Alison Paul. Paul now. She's got a little bit of traffic. Avery Evans coming in to challenge. Over on the far side. What a cracking shot here from Alison Paul. Has she teed it up? Well, she did the right thing by trying to send it into that danger zone. It just went slightly out of bounds. But keep an eye on her, Alison Paul, at the moment. For me, one of the strongest players out there on the field. Clock ticking down. I'm sure the ladies will be looking forward to the first break. You might have heard in the background, that was the horn. So, down to the last 30 seconds left to play here. And Evans Ranch, slightly on the back foot. Little open backhander there coming from Annalisa Phillips. A very, very solid 1-goal player here for La Mariposa. And that whistle over on the far side. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire's made of that. And that will be the end, of course, of our chukker. So stay with us. An exciting second, third and fourth chukker awaits you. Join us when we come back here on CTV Sports in just a few moments. Yes, if we could just keep it down to 4 of team, that'd be helpful. Thank you. Here we go then, everybody. Welcome back. A warm welcome on this beautiful Valentine's Day Wednesday morning. If you've just joined us, you are, of course, watching the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. La Mariposa in the light blue shirts out there up against Evans Ranch. Alison Poor, the lady in the red helmet there in the light blue shirt. She scored the opening goal in that opening Chukker. You join us now here at the top of Chukker number 2. Evans Ranch, of course, coming into this game with a goal and a half on handicap advantage. That ball from Alison just going out of bounds, and Evans Ranch are in possession. Now then, little near side backhand attempt there from Annalisa Phillips. And she's going to have to go and get her skates on because all of a sudden it is all guns blazing here for Evans Ranch. Annalisa able to pick up that little mistake here. Wants to take the ball around. She needs a bit of help, and it's coming in the form of Alison Poor. But Evans Ranch driving, going further and deeper into the half now of La Mariposa. Standing well here in defence. A little near side backhander there coming from Jen Buchan. Little mistake. There's the backhander solidly taken by Alison Poor. I think you're going to hear me mention that name a lot throughout this game. And a big chance now for the number 3, Avery Evans. Avery has found a little gap, tried to keep it in play. Very unlucky. Maybe a little bit more time there would have been of the essence, and she would have put that through without any mistake. So, dodging a big bullet there, La Mariposa get possession. Play is called. Your umpire, as I mentioned earlier, Julio Escara. And everything running via the number 4. Alison Poor gets the new attack underway here for La Mariposa. Phillips trying to control that bouncing ball. Little backhander, but into the path once again of La Mariposa. Young lady there with the number 1, Maggie Hill, trying to do something, but now it's the turn of Annalisa Phillips. Great looking pony. Good first touch. Bit of a bouncing ball. Still Annalisa. She's on the boards. Needs to centre it. Good run here from the young lady with the number 2 in her shirt, the 1 goaler. And that will just ever so slightly go out of bounds. But another cracking attack here from La Mariposa. Evans Ranch still looking for their first regular goal out of play. They were very close just a few moments ago. And I'm just being told that we have a little tack timeout. So, Steve, as our fountain of knowledge, let me just quiz you. What do you make of the way the ladies have been playing in that first Chukker and so far here in the second?
I think it's been looking pretty good. There's been some great shots out there and some great teammate plays. So I think both teams are keyed up and look forward to a great second half once the chemistry gets going here at halftime.
Good words there from Steve Lane, our chief umpire official, of course. And very often in the studio, looking at the plays, the IRO, to make sure that when there is a dispute, that the right call is made. And I have to say, from having been here last year, the level of play by these ladies has improved incredibly. And great to see that, of course, again, grand champions, big advocate for ladies polo, has brought to life this Polo School Women's Polo League. I can see over there I think we think, because we can't see very clearly from here, it looks like Annalisa Phillips there is having a having her girth, it looks like, is being adjusted on the pony. So we do apologise for this slight delay in play. The ladies, of course, out there waiting to continue. I think she's about to get back on this into the saddle, and then we'll be able to continue the remaining 3.5 minutes here in this first half. And as Steve was just saying, Evans Ranch not quite yet got their rhythm going, but they're showing signs of definitely getting there, and they are, of course, a force to be reckoned with. Yep, so she's back in the saddle again. Everything's all right. Pony's good. Annalisa Phillips able to continue playing here in this Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. It is the only full-time weekly Women's Polo League in the world and was created by Alina Carter, a polo pioneer, one of the highest-ranked women in the US. And in the 1980s, Melissa Ganzi from Grand Champions Polo Club was also a co-founder and, of course, an avid player. And we'll be seeing Melissa, of course, taking stage this weekend when we start with the first of our WPL tournaments, the All-Star Challenge. We got a cracking weekend of polo coming your way here on CTV Sports, especially on Sunday. 3 WPL games, so 3 high goal games. You make sure you want to tune in for that. Sunday, no longer American football. It's all down to WPL. But now let's go back to this game right here. And once again, La Mariposa on the move, getting deep into the half here of Evans Ranch. The little backhander to try and keep the ball in play. A deflection, and it goes over the back line. Well, they need to tighten up on their defense, because as you can see right again there, Mariposa, you give them half a chance, they'll take that ball all the way downfield. All very, very competent and experienced players. Here we go then, Evans Ranch. Can they get past Alison Paul? Well, I didn't think so. Another solid backhand, and yeah, you saw it quite clearly there. Unintentional, but a right-of-way infringement player coming across that line. And obviously, Julio Escura right on top of that play. So the first penalty in this match. 2:05 left on the clock, and a chance here for La Mariposa to take the lead. Remember that Evans Ranch came into this game with a goal and a half advantage. So far, only Alison Paul has scored. So this now to put her team in the lead by half a goal if she can score. Penalty 2. Oh, she's put it wide. Oh, she's put it wide. Very unlucky there. So this time, Evans Ranch dodging a very big bullet here. Still in the lead, but by only half a goal. Now then, trying it on the near side here. Oh, a little bit of a mistake. Can they steal it back? No, Evans Ranch lucky. They need to clear the way. Alison Paul, of course. There's the backhander. Nicely done. Now then, she needs to put her stick down very quickly. Jen Buchan, try and stop that shot on goal. Again, the pressure on Evans Ranch. La Mariposa right on the doorstep here of the Evans Ranch's goal mouth. Paul steals the ball, wants to redeem herself. Paul, a little bit of a miss hit, but she's backed up nicely. La Mariposa, and that one will also just go slightly wide. Well. Power play here by La Mariposa. So, yes, Trace, coaster. Well, we'd like to see a coast-to-coast. Evans Ranch just on trying it on the other side. A bit of a bouncing ball, not easy to control. Overridden, little back. Oh, a solid backhand here from Annalise Phillips. We're down to the last few seconds. There is that horn, a shot on goal. Where is that going to go? It goes through. Kaylee Roos there puts it up, and with that brings a Chukker number 2 to an end. So Lara Mariposa do steal the lead right at the end of the second half. We'll give the ladies a few extra minutes for the halftime break. Make sure you join us with a fresh cup of coffee here when we return for the second half between La Mariposa and Evans Ranch. So once again, a very warm welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here, fieldside at Santa Rita, and of course, watching around the world on CTV Sports. If you've just joined us, you've seen, you've missed, actually, two very exciting chukkers, La Mariposa in the light blue shirts. Let me just quickly remind you who's out there for La Mariposa. Maggie Hill at number 1, then Annalisa Phillips at number 2. Kylie Roos at number 3, who scored in that second chukker, and of course the very, very strong Alison Paul, who scored in the first. For Evans Ranch in the pink shirts, we have Jen Buchan at number 1, Mary Wright at number 2, Avery Evans at number 3, and Milicia von Falkenhausen at number 4. Unfortunately, no score yet for Evans Ranch. They do have a goal and a half advantage on handicap, but have not yet been able to score. They were very close on a few occasions, but you've got to give it up to Mariposa. Very, very solid in defense and extremely precise in their offense. As I said, having scored twice, Alison Paul in the first and Kylie Roos in the second. Let's see if Evans Ranch can turn things around now here in this, the third of our fourth chukkers. And as I said, we do have a second match coming up on your screens, of course, at 11 o'clock. Also here from the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. Here we go then. Julia Skura throws the ball back into play. Now it would be helpful for Evans Ranch to pick up, well, a little bit of an advantage. And that's a good first touch here by Jen Buchan. Jen over on the far side. She's on the boards. She's got a number 2, Mary Wright, who now goes up. Little rotation in progress. Still Jen trying to find a little gap there. Oh, this is a good run by Jen Buchan. Still Jen tries to centre it now. Needs to get past that last player in defence, but La Mariposa again. Very solid. Alison Paul overruns that one, leaves that one for Annalisa Phillips. And that ball will just stay in play. And they've gone over the back line. We would have seen the equivalent of a corner. Solid little backhand. And now then, Alison Paul. She will run with this one. If she can avoid the hook, well, the hook was coming. She felt it. But there is the support. And now then, once again, La Mariposa with the number 1. Cracking shot there by Maggie Hill. Left behind. Paul is there, waiting. Nice first touch from Alison. Slightly topped it. Annalisa not able to get to it. Goes over to the boards. She's got a bit of traffic there. Mary Wright and Avery Evans wanting a piece of it. But very, very fair. Now the whistle will stop the play. Well, we look like we had a right-of-way infringement there. It's going to be a penalty from the spot, a penalty 5-8, quickly taken by Alison Paul. Now we know what a strong hitter she is. There is exactly that. A little bit unlucky, came off at a pony there of Evans Ranch. Nice, clever little backhander for Alison Paul. She read it well. Paul opens the shoulders, took a swing. Too far out there for Annalisa Phillips to do anything with. That goes straight across the goal mouth onto the boards. Needs to check up. Paul straight away there. Steals the ball back. And there's a call up to the front to Maggie Hill. A little cut shot. Well, she went for the cut shot. Well done, Maggie. Just didn't open that wrist wide enough. That would have been through. She did the right play. And now we're over on the far side. Evans Ranch, Jen. He's the lady with the blue helmet. And a whistle. Another right-of-way infringement. And it looks like somebody, it looks like Jen Buchan there losing her mallet. So just shy of 4 minutes left to play here. So, what will Julio Skura decide here on that play? It looks like he's going to drop the ball. It's going to be a penalty 5-8. Once again, in favour of La Mariposa. And once again, a job for a very, very strong playing Alison Paul. Didn't quite get the length on that, but it's definitely where she wanted it to be, in the danger zone. Oh, and Annalisa Phillips nearly picking it up, and Jen also. Alison Paul, they're all having a crack at it, but big dodging of a big bullet there. Melissa von Falkenhausen, she can now run away with it. But you can see once again, La Mariposa, very, very tight also in their defense. There is the attempted backhander. Paul, she will hit it nice and clean. Nobody home to pick it up. Evans Ranch, again on the back foot, a little bit too far the reach there for Annalisa Phillips, and another right-of-way infringement, player coming across that line, unintentional. But now, where will the umpire drop the ball? And you can see him riding over there. And as the man with the knowledge predicted, penalty 3. There's a little bit of a dispute going on there between Alison Paul and the umpire, suggesting that maybe it should be a penalty 2. Let's see. I beg your pardon, it's a penalty 4 even, yes indeed. Well, it looks like it's going to stay. That decision's been made, so a penalty 3. 40 yards, of course, the distance, and as I said, a job for Alison Paul to possibly pick up her second goal of the match. And, yep, it hit the post, but it went on the inside, so well done. Goal number 2 for Alison Paul. And that, of course, now puts them in a very, very comfortable position here. 3 goals to 1.5. And I don't know if you can see this on your cameras, on your screen at home, but we've got a very, very big balloon coming across the field. Yeah. That is a good year. I was going to call it Led Zeppelin, but no, it's a good year. A good year balloon. That's probably the best seat in the house to watch this game from up there. Here we go then. Straight away on the move again. La Mariposa, and another perfect pass intended there for Alison Paul. Cleared. Well, not quite. Oh my goodness, did you see that? A mistake by Evans Ranch, and Alison Paul hammers another goal in for La Mariposa. 4 to 1.5. Cracking play. She anticipated it well. She found herself in the right place at the right time and just hammered that ball through. What a cracking goal. Goal number 3 for Alison Paul. Back to the halfway line. Alison Paul clearly can't get enough. She's on a roll. Oh, good second touch. Will she do it in 3? Opens the shoulders. Well, she clipped her. Mariposa von Falkenhausen got a piece of her. In comes the number 2. And that, of course, is Annalisa Phillips. Tried to desperately keep that ball within the boundaries of the... Oh, the ball is still in. Within, I thought it might have gone out. No, it's still in play. So well done, Annalisa Phillips, keeping that ball in play. Now then, Jen Buchan over on the far side. Clears it. We are running down to nearly a minute left to play here in Chukker number 3. And it would appear that Evans Ranch today can't, or finding it very difficult to start an offensive play. Maybe this time with Jen Buchan taking the ball over the halfway line. Mariposa von Falkenhausen, she's going to have to get her skates on over on the far side. She's got, obviously, a defender in the form of Annalisa Phillips on her hip. She will now try and keep it in play and runs over the back line. And that horn will be coming any second now. And there it is. And that will bring us to the end of Chukker number 3. Well, let's hope that when we return, Evans Ranch to pick up a goal in Chukker number 4. Stay with us right here on CTV Sports. So here we go then. Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here on this Valentine's morning, 14th of February. Just wondering where Steve's going to take me out later on. Steve, wait. Oh, he wants to take me to the barn. Okay, Steve, well, you can take me to the barn. As long as there's a big spread waiting there for me, you can take me anywhere you want. Hope you've made arrangements for Valentine's Day. Here we go then. Chukker, number 4, and La Mariposa, who are on a roll. Especially that lady with the number 4 on her shirt in the light blue. Alison Paul picking up a hat-trick. She scored once in the first and twice in Chukker, number 3. We are still waiting for a goal from Evans Ranch, and we can very much hope that this will be the Chukker in which they do that. So far, it's been a goalless 3 Chukkers for Evans Ranch. On the boards here with the number 1, Jen Buchan. Gets another piece of it. Well done, Jen. Alicia von Falkenhausen just backing up nicely. Her number 2, Mary Wright, as she tries to get a little bit closer to that goal mouth, but also very solid, this Annalisa Phillips. Already impressed me no end very much last Wednesday when she was out there. Alison Paul with a great pass to the lady I was just talking about, to Annalisa Phillips. Again, back to Paul. Now then, 2 in front for La Mariposa. Phillips will tuck in behind and sends it back up to Alison Paul, or maybe not. She'll try and run it herself. Phillips leaves it. No, she got a good touch of it there. There's the backhand, and Paul was waiting to pick up that ball and turn it around. A lot of talking, a lot of shouting going out there. They all want a piece of it, and then eventually the whistle will stop the play. Well, again, one of those situations where Evans Ranch were caught on the back foot. Let's see what the umpires make, or the umpire, I should say, makes of this play. Well, it would look and it's going to go in favor once again, in favor of La Mariposa. So, taking a long, long run up. If it is going to be this young lady to take the shot with the number 2, Annalisa Phillips, play is called. Nearly all the way up to the halfway line. Gets herself on that runway. Here we go then. Annalisa Phillips to make it 5. You might have heard the scream or the yell of frustration there. She did not get a clean shot off there. So again, Evans Ranch dodging a bullet. But now, come on, Jen, Mary, Avery, and Melissa. We'd like to see a goal from Evans Ranch. Near side backhander, back into the danger zone. Melissa von Falkenhausen not able to clear it. Oh, this looks dangerous. A little flick of the wrist. Phillips trying to get a piece of it. They all wanted to get their stick down. A lot of traffic in front of goal. It's cleared on the line. And then, it had to be Alison Paul. Alison Paul finds that opportune moment in the right place at the right time, once again making it her 4th goal of the match. Remember, we saw a goal from Kylie Roos scoring in the second Chukker, so 5 to 1.5 in favour of La Mariposa. Steve, are we seeing signs of resignation here from Evans Ranch, or are they going to fight to the very end?
Oh, I think they'll fight to the very end. They'll use the rest of this period for practice for their next game, and there's no quit with these girls.
Certainly isn't. You can see that the The passion is still very much there, and of course, the ladies will want to improve themselves. I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about after this game, but again, it looks like La Mariposa, who have won another throw-in. They're on a straight direction towards that goal mouth. Again, not much in it, just ever so slightly going out to the right-hand side. They need to tighten up there on that defence, but if you think about the number of times that La Mariposa have actually won the throw-in, that, of course, straight away puts puts the team into the offensive modus operandi. We are down to a little over 2.5 minutes left to play, and I would love to see Evans Ranch to at least pick up a 1 goal out of regular play. Maybe Jen Buchan can do something here. She's got a bit of space to work with here. Takes it out to the boards. Has to check up. In comes Phillips. She doesn't waste any time picking up that ball. Leads far out of the saddle. Oh, this is a good run here by Annalisa Phillips. Poor is there as well. And we have a whistle, and again, it looks like we could have seen, we saw a player from Evans Ranch cutting across that right of way. Again, something they need to tighten up on. Most of the penalties that they've given away, or the fouls, were exactly for that reason. Let's see where Julio Escura drops the ball. And as you can see, Alison Poor teeing up the ball there on the penalty 2 spot, so 30 yards the distance. Will she take this one herself? Looks like she will. No, she's going to leave this one. And Kylie Roos picking up her second goal of the game, and I think it's great to see how this La Mariposa are passing the stick. They've all had a crack. Annalisa had to go a little bit earlier. She didn't quite hit the target. So that would make it 6 to 1.5 here. Very solid, very strong, this La Mariposa Polo team. Clock ticking down. 1:20 left to play. Come on, Evans Ranch. Melissa von Falkenhausen. Perfect pass up to the front door, looking for Avery Evans. But again, Alison Poor got in between. But the danger isn't over yet. Possibly here for the number 1 for Evans Ranch. Jen takes a shot. Oh, it's gone through. It's gone through. Jen Buchan picking up a much needed, and I'm sure that'll motivate the ladies here at Evans Ranch. So they've left it right to the 4th and final chukker. Evans Ranch picking up their first goal of the match, and it's only 6 to 2.5. But of course now they are playing against the clock. And I wonder whether they're going to have enough time for another throw-in. Well, the horn came first. And they will, of course, play the last 30 seconds out. Ball back in play. Can they pick up another goal? Maybe a chance here for Mary Wright. But no, it's going to be Alison Poor. She's got all the time in the world, and Evans Ranch know it as well. Alison, love to tell her you've got plenty of time, but they're going to call it a game, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations. What a great performance here by La Mariposa. Well done, Maggie Hill, Annalisa Phillips, Kylie Roos, and Alison Poor. Wasn't quite their day today, but at least they got a consolation goal right at the end. Well done, Jen Buchan, Mary Wright, Avery Evans, and Melissa von Falkenhausen. So we will let the players get off the field. Make sure you join us in about 5 minutes for our second match, La Monarquia against Santa Aurelia, right here on CTV Sports. Once again, a very warm welcome, and great to have you with us here at Santa Rita Polo Farm, from where we're coming to you live here via CTV Sports on this glorious, beautiful Valentine's Day morning. The first match we just saw, absolutely cracking polo by the ladies. La Mariposa took care of business with Evans Ranch. And as we said, we have our second ladies game of the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024 just about to start. We have La Monarquia in the reddish, I think is the right pronounce or the right description for the shirts, the reddish colour. We have Megan Manube at number 1. Then we have Becky Schmeitz at number 2. Tiffany Armstrong at number 3. And at number 4, Brianna Gunnell. Highest handicap player there with a handicap of +4 at number 4. In the blue shirts, we have Santa Aurelia with Rachel Spencer at 1, Valentina Villamil at 2, A4O Singson at 3, and Marisa Bianchi at number 4, also with a 4-goal handicap. So, and of course your umpire, beg your pardon, Julio Escura, once again the man who will make sure that the ladies play by the rules. Looks like we have a slight little maintenance issue here on the field, a bit of a hole possibly which needs filling, so we're just going to allow the ground staff to have a quick look. And well, obviously they didn't deem it necessary to, or maybe they have to get some extra sand. We are just a few moments away from getting this Chukker Polo School Women's Polo League match underway. And also here, so 1.5 goals will be given to La Monarquia. If we just do the math, we have Megan Maneby with 1, Becky Schmeitz with 0, so that's still 1, plus Tiffany Armstrong with 1 goal is 2, and then Brianna Gunnell is 4, so that is 6. And over at Santa Aurelia, the team in blue, Rachel Spencer 0, and then Valentina Villamil with 1, plus 3 from Eva Hinkson is 4, plus 4 from Marisa Bianchi is, of course, 8. So a 1.5 goal difference, or advantage, I should say, to La Monarquia. Now, umpire Julio Escura just waiting to have whatever issue is that he saw there on the field be rectified. And this might take a moment or two, so I think we'll just throw this one to a very, very small commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the first of our 4 chukkers when we return right here on CTV Sports. Right then, once again, a warm welcome. Apologies for the slight delay. A little bit of a field maintenance issue, which has quickly been resolved. Of course, very much part and parcel of the responsibilities and duties of the umpire, of any umpire, to make sure that if there's any debris on the field or any holes, which could, of course, be caused by divots, that they are filled. And, of course, the ground staff here, absolutely superb, very quick to fill the that little hole that we had on the field. So we are ready to play the first of our four Chukkers. As I said, La Monarquia coming in with a goal and a half advantage in the reddish-pinkish coloured shirts against, in the blue, playing Santa Aurelia. Now, in the last game, La Monarquia lost to Evans Ranch, who played earlier this morning by 3.5 to 5. And Santa Aurelia, they beat Mariposa, who just had a great performance against Evans Ranch. So this should be an interesting game here to see how Santa Aurelia will fare here in this match. Ball's been thrown into play, and it looks like La Monarquia and Megan Manube just taking the first run towards goal. Megan, still Manube around the outside. Needs to get past the number 3, Ava Rose Hinkson. She, of course, alongside Marissa Bianchi, two of the strongest lady players in that team. Turned in front of goal, a little under the neck or under the belly even. Well, why that didn't go in, he absolutely evades me. And that should have been the first goal here for La Monarquia. Well, the flag is raised, and we have a safety 60, of course. That ball coming off a defending player. So that pointed flag in identifying or telling us it is the equivalent of a corner. We call that a safety 60. And more or less at the point where that ball crossed the line, 60 yards out into the field, is where, in this case, Brianna Gunnell will take a shot on goal. Intercepted. She needs to clear the way, and now this could be the first run here for Santa Aurelia. Look at that pony open up. Gunnell got a piece of it, but there is the support, and it came in the form of Valentina Vijamil, the young lady with the pink helmet, just to make it a little bit easier for you to follow the action. And Ava Rose Hinkson there trying to slam that ball upfield. She's going to have to leave this one for Rachel Spencer. Well, she's decided to leave it as well. Coming straight at us now. Intercepted. On the halfway line. Little near side backhand. The umpire did not deem that as a dangerous play. And this could be a straight run to goal now for Ava Rose Hinkson. Slightly yanks it out to the left. Still Ava Rose Hinkson, good stick and good ball control. The finishing touch, just a little tap, and there it is. Goal number 1 for Santa Aurelia, courtesy of Ava Rose Hinkson. Well, as I predicted, or as I suggested, I should say, based on the way they took care of business last Wednesday against La Mariposa, this Santa Aurelia team definitely a force to be reckoned with. Ball back in play. Have they won the throw-in again? It's picked up very quickly by Valentina Vijamil. She gets a stick down there from Brianna Gunnell. Over on the far side now then, Megan Manube. She looks like she's going to be the first on that ball on the sideboards. No, decides to leave it. Leaves it for Gunnell once again. Sends it back up to Megan Manube. Oh, nicely done. But she needs to get past that last defending player. Slightly overcooked it. So no mistakes now. The last lady player in defence. A little deflection. And that's exactly what I mean. That's what can very quickly happen. Trying to pick it up there, Vijamil. A little bit too quick on the turn. Down the line, she's appealing for a foul, and I think, no, the umpire saying play on, as Brianna Gunnell there was appealing thought that she got hard done by there on that right of way as they come towards the boards. Good first touch here by the number 3, Eva Rose Hinkson. Oh, superb play. Great stick control here. She has a little bit of traffic in the form of the number 4, Brianna Gunnell, but a little deflection, and she controlled that pony really, really well. Eva Rose Hinkson. And again, just beaten to it there by Gunnell. Nicely picked up by Rachel Spencer. Sends it, or tries to send it back into that danger zone. A little attempt there under the neck by the number 3. And now the whistle will stop the action. And that will be on a reaching foul. Just a little bit overzealous there on that play. Good call by Julio Escura. He's going to drop the ball. And it's going to be a hit from the spot. 5-8 in favour of La Monarquia. Quickly taken. Not quite able to pick up the ball that was it intended for. Player there with the number 1, Megan Manabe. She was in the right place, but again, Gunnell, very strong over on the far side. The 2 number 4s battling it out. Marisa Bianchi. A very, very beautiful pony she is out there. That's the young lady now chasing that ball. Look at that pony. Marisa Bianchi will let that ball, if it's not already gone out of bounds. No, she's going to try and keep it in. Turns it on the inside towards the boards. Again, the 2 number 4s battling it out. Gunnell against Bianchi. Through the centre. Oh, that's a great little play now. Then can't you take it all the way? Very, very unlucky there, but a cracking run here by La Monarquia. And let's have a look at the clock. We're down to just under a minute and a half left to play. Bianchi knocks it in from her own back line. Straight through the middle. Who's there to pick it up? Well, she's going to chase her own ball. Get the mallet nice and low. Hinkson. Picked up very quickly here on the halfway line by Manabe. Megan gets a bit of a challenge there from Hinkson. Again, good pace, good polo here, displayed by both of these ladies' teams. Near side backhand didn't quite make the connection. Bianchi does, however. Now she needs to turn very quickly. Rachel Spencer to pick up this ball and run with it. Another beautiful looking pony that Rachel is on. Again on the halfway line. And we will have a whistle as Brianna Gunnell will get a foul for riding into the swing, riding into the shot. Just seconds before that first bell to bring us to the end of the first Chukker. Penalty 4 will be the consequence of that riding into the swing, riding into the shot foul. See the ball being dropped there. Now then, who is going to take this first penalty for La Monarquia? Well, it looks like it's going to be Brianna Gunnell. Play is called. Going to take a little round to get that pony on the right leg. Another very, very good-looking pony she's on over there. There is the horn. So down to the last 30 seconds of play. And that ball going over the back line will bring us to the end of the first Chukker. Just the one goal then by Eva Rose Hinkson. Remember, a goal and a half, of course, in favour of La Monarquia. Make sure you join us when we return for Chukker number 2 right here, CTV Sports. So welcome back, everybody. Here we go then. Chukker number 2. No score there for La Monarquia. They were close on a few occasions. But here for Rose Hinkson for Santa Aurelia. Picking up her first goal, and so far the only goal scored in this match of the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. Ladies are back out on the field. Let me just quickly run through those ladies once again. So in the pink shirts, La Monarquia, Megan Manube at number 1, Becky Schmeitz at number 2, Tiffany Armstrong at number 3, and Brianna Gunnell at number 4. For Santa Aurelia in the blue shirts, Rachel Spencer at 1, Valentina Vijamil at number 2, Ava Rose Hinkson at 3, and Marissa Bianchi at number 4. And umpire, as I mentioned, Julio Escura, is already out there ready to get Chukker number 2 underway. Play will resume where play ended at the end of that first Chukker. And once again, a warm welcome to all of you watching around the world and, of course, here in Wellington, Florida on CTV Sports. We have got a cracking weekend of polo, especially on Sunday coming up. I mean, how do you follow the act of the Super Bowl? Well, you do that by having 3 high goal games. The World Polo League's 6th edition will be starting on Sunday morning. The first game at 10:30, at 1 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock. So make sure you keep your diary clear, because we've got WPL high goal action coming on your screens. And of course, would be delighted to welcome you here at Grand Champions Polo Club on Sunday morning is when the action starts. 10:30, as I said, 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And yes, indeed, we have, of course, our first high goal game of the World Polo League starting on Saturday. But Sunday, as I said, the triple header. And we start on Saturday. So, just waiting for Julio Escura to get things underway. The last lady player there from La Monarquia coming out onto the field as I speak. And then away we go with Chukker number 2. Play is called, and as I said, play will resume where play ended at the end of that first Chukker. And a knock-in coming from Marissa Bianchi. Very, very strong player, the lady with the white helmet. Oh, and what a run here. Now then, Santa Aurelia on the move once again. Oh, a cracking shot towards goal, and she's got all the time, but she needs to be careful. Young lady here with the number 3, Ava Rose Hinkson, looking to pick up her second goal of the morning. Turns it around, just teasing the opposition here. Yeah, and in comes a challenge her from Gunnell. Now then, would she get another shot on goal? It looks like she won't. And now the young lady here for La Monarquia with the number 3, Tiffany Armstrong. With the Union Jack as a saddle blanket, takes it over the halfway line, will not get past Bianchi, leaves it, in comes the young lady with the number 2, that was Valentina Vijamil. I beg your pardon, that was Becky Schmeitz. And it's turned around very quickly again here by Santa Aurelia. Again with the number 4, Marissa Bianchi. Leaves it for her number 3, Ava Rose Hinkson. Well, we had that just a few moments ago. A line of 3 lady players about to take the challenge when we had another whistle. Yeah, it was just ever so slightly coming over the top of that ball, so a right of way violation. And it's going to be in favour, or against, I should say, Santa Aurelia, so in favour of La Monarquia. Quickly taken. Again, a nice, powerful drive over to the... Oh, she nearly got away with it there, Megan Manube. The passing, very, very solid. Again, Brianna Gunnell. She is the driving force here. Bijamil has to give way and allowing Marissa Bianchi to take... Oh, well, she tried to take it down. Bijamil not able to get there quick enough. Quickly turn on the boards, Rachel Spencer. But beaten to it once again. And now that will be Becky Schmeitz. Schmeitz on that beautiful pony over there on the far side, the grey. Tried to take it a little bit further. Open backhand from Eva Rose Hinkson. Picked up on the near side by Bianchi. Marissa will leave it for Eva to tee it up nicely. She's trying to clear the way for her. Armstrong riding very hard. On the near side again, Eva trying to correct herself, but she's struggling there to get past Tiffany Armstrong. Slams on the brakes, allowing it now for Bijamil. Valentina Bijamil, well, she nearly got through. But again, it ends at the feet or at the doorstep of Bianchi and, well, what looked like could be a whistle. No, they play on. Bianchi will come out on top. Will try and steal it on the near side. Bijamil to finish. Bijamil, another little touch is all she needs to put it through. Bianchi trying to do a little cheek around the back of the goalpost there. Ball still not yet crossed the line. Trying to clear it. Oh, there couldn't be more than a couple of inches in on that play. Bianchi, she'll be the first one there, slamming on the brakes. Marissa, there's the backhand. Finding again Bijamil. Valentina Bijamil. Is it straight? Just out to the left. Unlucky there, but very, very good work and great effort there by Valentina Bijamil. Little over 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Well, why that or how that didn't go in escapes me. On the move. She was going up. Tiffany Armstrong wanted that ball back and she was hoping, or she'd hoped that Becky Schmeitz might pass her the ball. Now then. Gunnell. Nicely done. Turned. Spencer. Megan Manube. Got a bit of space. She can run this one. She's got the support behind her. Little cut shot's what's needed. Manube, but I think she might have just overcooked that ever so slightly. Good run, nonetheless, by Megan. Ball goes over the back line, and once again, possession for Santa Aurelia. Flying pony change there, as you can see. By Valentina Bijamil. Play continues. Nicely done. Intercepted that little backhand. Now then, hammers that one over the halfway line. Plenty of time for Eva Rose Hinkson. Tie in the sky. It's pretty straight too, but she's got to be careful. She's got Tiffany Armstrong coming in for the challenge. She's out there in front, all on her own. Try to finish it with a near side under the neck shot. A very difficult shot to do, but another cracking run here by Eva Rose Hinkson. Still waiting for that first goal to come from La Monarquia. Well, they certainly seem to have gotten a grip on the very, very quickly starting offense of Santa Aurelia. Another whistle with about 6 seconds to go before that first horn. And there was a buried ball, I believe. Thank you, Steve. A buried ball, of course, means that they need to stop playing and unbury that ball so they can, as you can see here, have a throw in. So You might have heard that in the background, but that won't phase this team in blue. Santa Aurelia, and that is a superb goal, and what a cracking way to end the second half. So, another superb goal here by Ava Rose Hinkson, picking up her second of the game. Still no score, which we very much hope will change when we come back for the third and fourth chukker. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Right, then here we go. Umpire Julio Escura making his way back out onto the field where the 8 ladies are waiting. Welcome back to the second half of this, the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. La Monarquia in the pink shirts against Santa Aurelia, who have scored twice, once in the first, once in the second chukker. Both goals coming from Ava Rose Hinkson. Still waiting for that first goal from La Monarquia. And with me is none other than Steve Lane. Steve, are we seeing a repeat of what we saw in that first game this morning when Evans Ranch also struggled to get on the score sheet?
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. I thought this game started out just a little bit faster than the previous game in the first chukker, but these girls are rocking and rolling. So, yeah, this team's struggling to get on the board, but they're only behind by a goal and a half.
Exactly. So anything is still possible. Let's hope that we don't have a repeat of what happened this morning when Mariposa had a very, very open-shut case when they took on Evans Ranch. And at the moment, Santa Aurelia are kind of doing the same thing. As I said, Ava Rose Hinkson having scored once in the first, once in the second. Very, very strong player, but of course you've got to give it up for all 4 ladies. A lot of the offensive plays starting off with the shot for the hit-in from Marisa Bianchi. Very, very strong lady player with the number 4 on her shirt, but also Valentina Villamil getting a lot more confident as this match continues, and this could be, and it is, the first goal as we were talking just now. Tiffany Armstrong picking up a cracking goal here, and Valentina Villamil will probably be kicking herself because she was to mark that lady, the young lady here with the Union Jack saddle blanket. So Tiffany Armstrong picks up the first goal for La Monarquia, and that of course puts them back in the lead by half a goal. Remember, they came into this game with a goal and a half advantage on handicap. La Monarquia coming in off 6 goals, Santa Aurelia coming in off 8 goals, and now then, all of a sudden, Brianna Gunnell on the move, and again, the one behind, Megan Manube just overran it, but she did well. Villamil will try and clear it. She got a piece of it, but over on the far side, once again, Ava Rose Hinkson getting into the thick of it. Now then, good stick work here over on that far side, and once again, Santa Aurelia flexing their muscle. A swing and a miss, unfortunately, there for the lady with the number 3 on her shirt, Ava Rose Hinkson. She's already scored twice, but Marisa Bianchi, she will drag her team with her again. Ava Rose Hinkson, Bianchi nicely tucks in behind. Will she go for the direct shot? No, she's going to try and walk it in. Hinkson did not get that finishing touch or that last piece of the puzzle to put it through. And again, it'll be the young lady who just scored, Tiffany Armstrong, to try and clear the ball. And that whistle, based on a right-of-way in friction there, will stop the action with 3:20 left on the clock. And you can see umpire Julio Escura dropping the ball at the penalty 2 spot. So, a little bit unfortunate there for La Monarquia, who, and I was just talking to Steve Lane, and no sooner had we finished our conversation did Tiffany Armstrong score exactly at that end of the field. Cracking goal. But this foul, of course, could cost them dearly. And it looks like it'll be the number 3, Ava Rose Hinkson, to step up to convert this penalty 2. Well, I'm speechless. Ava Rose Hinkson would normally put those away in her sleep with one hand tied behind her back, so maybe she just rushed that shot a little bit. Wasn't much in it. So I'm sure La Monarquia will be happy that they dodged a very, very big bullet there, because that could have made a big, big difference. A little turnaround now, then she might just have to try it again and play it herself. Eva Rose Hinkson, has she done enough? Oh! So close. That ball going over the back line. I thought she might have had a second chance there, but it wasn't to be. But of course she wants to redeem herself. And once again, it'll be a knock-in for La Monarquia. Over on the far side, working it herself, Brianna Gunnell. Bianchi coming up in defence. There she is now. Near side backhand, didn't quite get the touch she wanted on that ball. Vijamil will stop and turn. Well, she'll definitely stop, but she's allowed Becky Schmeitz to just come waltzing through the middle there. Now Bianchi sends it back down towards the boards. Vijamil is there waiting. Not a clean pickup, but a nice little bit of passing play here for the number 4 there, for Brianna Gunnell. Bianchi keeps the ball in play, opens her pony up, slightly topped it. Bouncing ball. Left behind now for Eva Rose Hinkson. Hinkson will try and maybe run and work this one herself. Bianchi saying, get out of the way, it's my line. Yeah, and she's got the faster pony. Good ride off, a bouncing ball. Hinkson can't get to it. Vijamil tops it ever so slightly. And then the last player with the number 1 on her shirt. Oh, it just suffocated before it went across. Unlucky for Rachel Spencer. Backing up her teammates ever so well and not getting rewarded for what should have really been a goal. On the move. Once again, the young lady with the Union Jack as her saddle blanket, Tiffany Armstrong. She's got a little less than 30 seconds to go. Slightly out to the left. Bianchi coming in for the challenge. Ball is still in play. Now then, can Rachel Spencer clear it? Little backhander extended by Rose Hinkson. And she won't have enough time to take the ball up the field. But at least they avoided getting another goal. And that will be it for Chukker number 3. So just the 1 goal going on the account of Tiffany Armstrong. I'm sure we will see a very exciting 4th and final Chukker when we return. Stay with us here, CTV Sports. So here we go then, fourth and final Chukker. Welcome back everybody to this, the second of our two matches here this morning on Valentine's Day, the Polo School Women's Polo League 2024. La Monarquia, who had a bit of a goalless first first half, beg your pardon, came back strong with Tiffany Armstrong scoring a cracking goal in Chukker number 3, the first Chukker in which Santa Aurelia did not score. For Rose Hinkson scored twice thus far in the first and second Chukker. So all to play for at the moment. La Monarquia are in the lead by half a goal, 2.5 to 2. And let's see how this fourth and final Chukker will pan out. And this young lady getting stronger and stronger throughout this match as well. The young lady with the number 2. And of course is Valentina Vijamil. Got very much involved and nearly even picked up a goal back in that previous Chukker. So all to play for now for the win. And it'll be about possession, and of course a tight defence to not allow the attackers in. Nicely picked up again. I was just talking about her, Vijamil. Valentina Vijamil, the young lady here with the number 2. Trying to find a little bit of space for herself to work in. And a little cut shot to try and send it back. Still Vijamil. And that is what perseverance and persistence looks like. Powerful little under the neck shot. Looking for her number 3. For Rose Hinkson. Will she get her hat-trick? I'm sure she'd love to, but she's up against Tiffany Armstrong there. Ball is on the boards. Taken away by Gunnell. Anna Gunnell, but she will struggle to get past Marissa Bianchi. Bianchi, yeah, she's feeling the pressure. Little backhand possibly, yep, she got a nice piece of it. Vijamil turns very quickly, she read it very well. Valentina Vijamil, Rachel Spencer coming in to lend a helping hand. Still Vijamil. Clever play into the open space. Again, with a little bit of a slice on it to try and centre it towards that goal mouth. Vijamil, yeah, a little bit of a misunderstanding there. Left behind for Marissa Bianchi. Highly concentrated, all 8 ladies. Still Bianchi. She could feel that Brianna Gunnell there was right behind her. She will take the ball from the boards. Looking for Armstrong. Tiffany Armstrong. Can she get underneath or behind this ball again? Nicely played. Schmeitz coming in to try and steal that ball. And now the whistle. Right away, in infringement, the player coming across that line, that imaginary line. Remember, that's what they need to keep an eye out at all times. And as a result of that, a penalty 3. 2 even. Penalty 2 is the consequence, and this is, well, a little bit of a present God sent here for La Monarquia. Remember, they are on paper the weaker team. They're a 6-goal team playing against an 8-goal team. And that 8-goal team were leading and controlling this game from the outset, but they managed to focus and regroup. And it will be Megan Manube to take the shot, and she hammers that one, but she hammers it wide. That could have, should have made all the difference here to put the pressure on Santa Aurelia. So a little over 3 minutes left to play. And you can see that La Monarquia standing very deep. Want to capitalize on the fact that they are at the doorstep of Santa Aurelia. Let's see what Marissa Bianchi has got up her sleeve. Good solid pickup here on the near side by you-know-who, Ava Rose Hinkson. The backhander there from Armstrong, Tiffany Armstrong. Not quite the distance that she wanted on that ball. She'll have another crack on it, yeah, and another right-of-way violation there. Pretty plain to see. And umpire Julio Escura will drop that ball. Well, he'll pick up the ball first and then drop it on the halfway line for a 5B. And you can see the lady who's going to take that will be Mariposa Bianchi. So have they got a set play up their sleeves? Sends it out to the left-hand side. Well, this combination, Mariposa Bianchi and Ava Rosingson, very, very effective. Ava trying to, well, she'll get another chance. Slightly overridden the ball, but Vijamil, she's always there when needed on the near side. Oh, what a cracking goal, and I think very much deserved indeed. Que golazo, Valentina Vijamil, and that goal was in the making. So Santa Aurelia, with that goal, regain the lead by 3 to 2.5. Let's have a little look at the clock. We're down to 2 minutes left to play. Can La Monarquia come back and respond? They need to do that quickly. Need to start by winning that throw-in as they come back to the halfway line. Ball's in play. Still all happening on the halfway line. Vijamil with a little cheeky backhand shot. Nicely done, and that's teed up Mariposa Bianchi. Now then, is this the final play? Oh, she gets a hook, and what a cracking hook there from Bianca Gunnell. So they're definitely putting up a fight here. And that is good to see that both of these teams are going to play this out right through to the very end. Good first touch here from Rachel Spencer. Needs to take it around the outside. Still Spencer. Will she keep it in play? The backhander from Gunnell manages to keep it in play. Vijamil. Well, she'd like to have another crack, another shot if she can. The backhander, again, just to allow the ball to stay within the boundaries of the field. Now it's gone over the back line. So La Monarquia will have possession. Let's have a look at the old clock. We're down to the last 40 or so seconds left to play. They need to run this one from one end of the field to the other. One goal with there is the pass, and there is oh, that is just bad luck, losing her mallet head right at the very end. She would have been through. Vijamil tries to send it back. Here we go then. She still has some time with the number 4, Brianna Gunnell. Oh, she did well. She cut a piece of that as she centers that ball. Overrides it. Bianchi going back in defence. Appealing, yeah, and she went over and back over that line, and the umpire saw it. We saw it. A reaching foul. And we will have, unfortunately, not for La Monarquia where they would like this ball to be, but it'll be Santa Aurelia, and with possession right in front of their own goal mouth, I'm pretty sure that they can start quietly celebrating a cracking win here. And that will be the end of the fourth and final Chukker. Just the one goal coming from Valentina Vijamil. Congratulations, Santa Aurelia. Well played, Rachel Spencer. The golden goal, if you will, by Valentina Vijamil, Ava Rosingson, and of course the very strong Mariposa Bianchi. That is it from us from this Valentine's morning here at Santa Rita. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, the WPL starts its 6th season this Saturday. Get all the information at the ChukkerTV app from all of us here at Grand Champions, Polo Club and Santa Rita. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you back here on CTV Sports when we return.